ranking Big 12 football programs by projected value. College football valuations are always a topic of heated debate, but few reports have stirred as much intrigue as the latest analysis from The Athletic. This time around, Colorado's football program has found itself nestled comfortably within the top 50 most valuable programs in the nation, with some surprising insights behind its rise. But here's where it gets controversial. How much of this valuation is tied to one man, Deion Sanders, and should that even matter? According to the report, Sanders adds an eye-popping $50 million to Colorado's overall program value, a figure that underscores his larger-than-life persona and undeniable influence. For context, consider this. Sanders isn't just any coach. He's a Pro Football Hall of Famer whose charisma alone could fill stadiums. With Colorado's total valuation clocking in at $328 million, placing them at no more 47 among all Power 4 schools and ranking 7th highest in the Big 12, the Buffaloes seem poised for even greater heights. But how does the rest of the conference stack up after the seismic realignment that saw Texas and Oklahoma depart for the SEC? Let's start with the elephant in the room. Or rather, the elephant's no longer in the room. Texas now reigns supreme in college football valuations, sitting pretty at $2.38 billion. Meanwhile, Oklahoma ranks 7th nationally at $1.49 billion. These numbers set a daunting benchmark for the remaining Big 12 teams, none of which crack the billion-dollar mark. So what about the others? Let's break it down, starting from the bottom and working our way up. At the very bottom sits Houston, valued at just $91 million. By far the lowest among Power 4 teams. Their struggles make sense when you think about their market competition. Houston shares its city with MLB's Astros, NFL's Texans, and MLS's Dynamo SC. It's tough for fans to prioritize college football when so many professional options exist. Just above them, Cincinnati checks in at $106 million, facing similar challenges due to Cincinnati Reds, MLB, Bengals, NFL, and FC Cincinnati, MLS, overshadowing the Bearcats. Kansas, despite having a solid average revenue stream of nearly $40 million annually, lags behind at $197 million because men's basketball dominates the university's athletic profile. This is a recurring theme across college sports. When one sport overshadows another, valuations can suffer. UCF follows at $210 million, showing promise but limited upside compared to bigger brands. Then there's Baylor. His $276 million valuation represents a massive leap over UCF, signaling a start of a cluster of mid-tier Big 12 programs battling for relevance. Arizona and West Virginia hover near the middle of the pack, each valued around $280 million. While Arizona faces stiff competition from Arizona State, West Virginia shows potential under Rich Rodriguez, given its geographic positioning near rivals Pitt and Penn State. BYU enters the conversation next, valued at $306 million, with expectations of climbing higher once they're eligible for full Big 12 revenue sharing. Kansas State, $321 million, and Colorado, $328 million, round out the lower half of the top tier, with both programs benefiting from strong leadership and competitive performances. Iowa State comes in slightly ahead at $331 million, thanks largely to Matt Campbell's ability to consistently punch above the Cyclones' weight class. Arizona State jumped significantly at $372 million, hinting at untapped potential if recent progress continues. Oklahoma State lands at $373 million, though their current on-field performance doesn't quite match their valuation. However, don't expect Mike Gundy's squad to remain stagnant for long. A dramatic shift occurs between Oklahoma State and Texas Tech, with the Red Raiders valued at $440 million. A testament to their strategic positioning relative to ACC counterparts like Virginia Tech and NC State. Now we arrive at the upper echelon of the Big 12. TCU clocks in at $523 million, buoyed by its location in Fort Worth, a talent-rich area that gives the Horned Frogs a recruiting edge. Finally, Utah takes the crown as the most valuable Big 12 program outside Texas and Oklahoma, with a valuation of $539 million. Despite a rough patch last season, Utah remains one of the most stable programs in college football, boasting only one losing season since 2014. And this is the part most people miss. Valuation isn't just about wins and losses. It's about branding, market dynamics, and future potential. Which raises an interesting question. Do you agree with these rankings, or do you think certain programs deserve more credit? Share your thoughts below. We'd love to hear from you.